What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your one and only girl at H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. And we here to cover all eyes on me. All the Queen's men. How did y'all feel about that episode? I hope this trial thing for Madam is almost over because I'm sick of watching it. Hey, Shara King. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So y'all know Madam fighting for her life. The DA is seeking the death penalty in her case. And we're going to see where she ends up. She took the stand. She's mad because they showed the head that she cut off and sent to concierge of his wife. For shock values when it comes to the jury. Because she ordered the guillotine, and when they searched her house and her home, they couldn't find the guillotine, and they also found allegedly where she ordered the guillotine from. So that might be what sink her in the hole, because at first she was doing good. All the testimonies that was against her, the detective that testified, she's no longer around. Madam had her unalive. So he's out of there. And this Tandy done finally kicked Babyface out and traded him in for his son. Now, what Tandy don't know is the son is helping somebody else. Rashad get revenge for what she did to him, and he killing two birds with one stone by sitting here playing whatever part she need him to play so he could get in where he fit in and get money on top of that. But he also want to take her down and get back at his dad. So now that Tandy done put Babyface out and moved the son in, she changed the locks and everything. Babyface is now sleeping in his car. Trouble tried to allow him to come sleep on his couch. He didn't want to do that. He rather sleep on the leather seats in his car, which is a choice. And he said that Trouble house is just too nasty and dirty for him to ever consider himself in. Now, with all the money he making, he told Madam that all his money is going to child support. Like, nigga, you should be happy because don't nobody never hear about you spending time with these ladies, taking care of these kids, giving them breaks and stuff like that. Because maybe you could have got them to be understanding and not put you on child support. Let's be very clear. Because sometimes when you show us you willing to be the man and to lighten the load, it ain't always about the money. It's like, is you going to ever come get your child? Is you going to take them shopping? Is you going to give us a break when needed? Is we going to get a day of rest? Because that's some of the stuff the child support ain't going to give. So let's be clear. But then you got some people that have the child for the money. So that's what they pursue. And they feel like, shoot, you get money, so why not have their hands out and getting it? And we don't know, because we ain't never seen the kids, so we don't know if they spending the money on the kids or not, so we ain't going to even sit there and allude to nothing like that. We just going to keep it pushing on that part right there. Let's see, the standout part between Blue and Tommy, that was scary, because I was like, oh, we. Like, I'm glad it didn't come to that and Blue put her gun down and then Tommy put his gun down afterwards. I'm glad that Blue finally decided to tell Madam that she was seeking a therapist and a counselor. Now, I knew her telling that counselor all she told that counselor, sooner or later it was going to push her so that counselor couldn't be left behind. Even though that counselor is sworn to secrecy, the fact that you admitted a crime to her as far as unaliving somebody, because with that, when it comes to threatening somebody else as far as yourself or another person, they can't be confidential. They can break confidentiality and they can do whatever they need to keep a person safe. Thank you, the trucker wife. How you doing, my love? Y'all just coming in here. We recapping Tyler Perry, all the Queen's men. Let me say hey to the people that just came in. Hey, hey, Savannah. How you doing? Hey, ATL girl. Good evening. Hey, Pam. Hey, Tasha. Hey, V. Lachey. Everyone, greetings to you in the chat. Hey, Burn Dog. Hey, Bird. Y'all was waiting on me, wasn't it? Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Cola. Who else? The trucker wife, thank you for the super chat, super sticker, baby. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a member. Um, Serious S. Okay. Hey, Room Shaker. Showering and listening. Okay, boo. Hey, D Ham Show. Hey, Miss Raw. So yeah, overall, it was juicy, but it wasn't juicy enough. And then that lady walking around passing out them flyers, talking about be careful, he drugs people and all this other stuff. And then she telling him that Detective Davis told him that, like he should have covered his track and say, Detective Davis told you that because she feels some type of way because I'm engaged in sexual activities with her or something like that. He could have easily brushed that under the table and made her start to doubt Detective Davis. And then she's saying that she gonna go to Eden and pass out them flyers. Now that's gonna make her have a problem with Madam. And then, oh baby, let's not even forget that dog. Oh wait, what's the name went too far telling that girl he'll be her lover to get that case dropped because you know why she came to the show and told she came to his job at the club and told him he can't interrupt another lady dancer, told him he can't be entertaining them women no more. And Madam came up and saw that stuff and told him now he got to give that lady a little extra pleasure because her dance was interrupted. And you know what the extra pleasure is because next thing you know, they went to the VIP room. So you know that girl gonna be running amok about that. And then on top of that, he went down there to check on his case to get the investigator to pull it up and stuff. And Detective Day was like, why? And then he shows her the video. Then she was like, well, okay, I'll tell him then to pull it up. And basically, it was the girl doing what she do and how she was blackmailing him to get what she want. But he should have recorded that confession because that would have helped out in the court of law and he could have gave it to his attorney because I hope they know Detective Davis is not on their side. I don't even know why they waste their time dealing with her and she tried to encounter them. But what about how she tricked that other person into spilling what he knew and the information that they had because he didn't want to go there because he was messing with somebody younger and he gave her the information and then she turned around and still didn't help him. So I think he better go ahead and get ahead of the game and let it be known because they gonna put two and two together. You the only one knew he bought that PCP. You the only one, and you told Detective Davis, and then he needs to tell him Detective Davis blackmailed him or something to cover his tracks as well. Because you know one thing people hate most on the streets is a snitch. So I think a lot gonna come from that. I would put it at an 8 because there was a lot of things going on that kept you engaged, but I ain't gonna give it a 10 because I wasn't at the edge of my seat. It was like, okay, can we get to the next episode, please? And then I want to see is the sister, y'all, really going because you know the sister said after the daddy talked to them, he came to see Madam and the other sister and told them what was going on. Imp felt hurt. Madam had to let Imp know the news, so Imp went and cussed out his mama. She was finna lie, but then she had to come on and tell the truth because she see Imp already knew, so it wasn't nothing to lie about. So then she said that she had threw her life away because she was raising him, but from what he remember, she turned his back on him to go to choose the dead over him. Like you didn't give your life up for me, you didn't raise me. Madam had my back. You told me you wasn't gonna deal with me, and you put me out your life for my pops. So yeah, of course he gonna choose Madam over his mama. And the fact that she keep playing on his emotional. Hey, you two cameras. Hey, Rico. Hey, Serious Ass. Who else came to here? You said thank you for the super stickers. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yes, thank you. So all the Queen's Men, it was good, but like I say, it ain't a 10. It had you wondering what's coming the next. So I would do it had some suspense to it, it had action to it, it had everything it was supposed to have. And then the detective husband that came to talk to Madeline when she was leaving court actually was threatening her, telling her she better watch her back. And then let's not forget what concierge told her. She better watch her back because since she said that she will take him out, he said people might believe her and take her out before she take them out. So we got to pay attention to that. It's a lot going on with this episode. So I'm thinking if they finna close all the Queen Men show out because can't nobody replace Madam. Then people saying that they want Babyface to fall off because they sick of seeing him at this point. He's no longer relevant. See that young, that the fact that you had a baby face, like you could have went and paid in some adult streams and stuff like that for people that had them type of weird sick fantasies and stuff. Like that would have might help you pull it off a lot of things, but because that's what most people be trying to get the young girls to participate in them type of stuff and dress up as a little girl to enact their fantasies and stuff. I could never, because I would just see you as a pervert and be so creeped out and grossed out by you that I would never think twice. So we're gonna have to keep that in full sight and on hand too. But yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. All the Queen's men. So we trying to see what it's gonna give. I hope that boy hurry up and get whatever all the money he gonna get from Tangy, and I hope that they go ahead and get to the end of it, get it done. Cause if that boy get his revenge before then, like I don't know where they gonna end up standing. So it's getting good. It's getting good. Oh baby, did y'all see Dawn finally took her pregnancy test, and then she was sitting there rehearsing. She was sitting there rehearsing like she's like, I'm pregnant. You might be a dead, or it might be I slept with Big D. Big D might be dead. Big Baby D might be dead too. And I was like, girl, is that the way you finna deliver this? Like, oh, it's getting out of hand. Like, did you see all the emotions and temperament she was going through? Like, I think Dime is a little mentally unstable because it was just showing that she was losing her mind when she was having that little rehearsal by herself. Like, yeah, she was going crazy. Then it wasn't even the right time to spring that on M because he just found out that his mama was fake and showing fake love. She still didn't love him. She just came back to see if she could still eating from Adam. But you got Matty B's. Just make Matty B's the best business that it could ever be and leave Madam alone. You say you could grow any business, then what about that will that she went in there to the lawyer with and tried to show that man that passed away was leaving everything to her? And the lawyer say normally he come in every year and change his will. He wondered why she didn't come in there. So she better hope this stuff don't fall back on her face. And then look, with her out the picture, everything by Imp being her only child that I know about, everything that she has gonna revert back to Imp. So this might be his gloss up. You done into that paper and your sister done got tired of you. And then I wouldn't have got in the car with my sister. My sister was looking nervous and stuff, talking about let's go visit the old lane, let's take a ride. And then she hesitant to get in the car. Then she asking us the keys in there. Then the lady told her, yeah, it's an ignition. And then she still took her time in there. Then she said, put your seatbelt on. So she put the seatbelt on. Her sister pulled up the gun and clocked her in the face with it. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, this is getting good. But with the dad being alive, I wonder what's going to be next to come from this. So y'all just keep in tune for all the Queen's men. I'm finna get back doing the show recap, y'all. I've been a little preoccupied with a lot that's going on. And all the stuff I set up, the members know what it is and what it gives. So I ain't been really too much focused on y'all lives. And I'm like, oh, girl, you finna sit here and leave your audience hanging in the distance. So I say, let me pop out and go ahead and do this recap while it's fresh on my mind. Have any of y'all in the chat watched Tyler Perry Sisters? Because if y'all have, we can go ahead and recap that too while we in here. What do y'all think about Karen and Zach finally decide that it's enough? It seems like they ready to cut ties and move on. It seems like Karen finally saying that she got Aaron because Zach told her he got Fatima. So I think they found stable grounds. What y'all feel about Tamara and Hayden finally breaking up? Because Tamara feel like Hayden gonna do something to her, holding something over her head, and now she trying to go after the basketball players that's coming in for Fatima. And Fatima wanted that basketball player, but he seemed like he still wanted to bite the bait. Like, okay, when she get in your pockets and start taking everything. How do y'all feel about the shade that Andy threw at Fatima? And I'm like, oh, wow, you told her to go handle that and look over it and all this other stuff. But now you slick doubting her yeah, that'd be good if you passed the bar. Like Fatima worked hard to pass the bar and she have your back in a lot of things. So for Anthony to throw that shade at Fatima, I wasn't rocking with it. And Fatima wasn't rocking with it either. You could tell by the expression on her face when she looked at Andy. Like, I hope Andy don't sit there and cross Fatima because then I'm going to baby, I'm going to feel some type of way 9 times out of 10 when I'm sitting here recapping Tyler Perry Sisters. I might just end up dragging Andy just on GP. So, let's move right along, though. Let's move right along. So, I like the part that Danny made her friend take a bath because she found out that Cameron been in the same hospital with clothes for the longest, and she ain't been washing her tail. She was debating on whether or not she was gonna bathe Cameron or not, but she told Cameron, "You know how to bathe yourself." But she did help. She did help Cameron undress. So shouts out to Danny for that. Let's see what else we gonna talk about. Aaron doing good with his baby. So for the kids he lost with his last wife, shouts out to them for that because they really wasn't his. But now he get a remake with that baby. I can't wait till his little scandals and stuff come to light. Pam starting to feel some type of way because every time she called to check up on Cameron, nobody got time for her. Everybody being rude, hanging up in her face. Like it's like nobody want to talk to her. So she trying to figure out what's going on. If it's something wrong going on at the shop and she just can't handle it or she feel overwhelmed, I think that she needs to go ahead and let them know. Like pull up, stop coming where they can hang up and shut doors in your face. Just pull up and tell them whatever you got to say. Because that phone stuff right there, everybody, she was like, ooh, she said Aaron word Cameron rubbing off on Aaron because he just hung up in her face when she called to see what was going on. So I'm just letting y'all know about that. Then what about the doctor? Y'all from the hospital saying he couldn't get Andy off his mind and met up and he just wanted to jump straight in, not wait, no hesitations, no questions or nothing like that. Hey, Goddess Fee, how you doing? Rico, Burn Dog, TSW, good morning, good morning. Well, good evening. I'm sorry. Let me see. Who else did I say? I like they haves and haves not. LOL, my favorite character was Veronica. I wish she could come back. Girl. Now, Tyler Perry probably bringing out another one, but it ain't going to be the same cast, so I won't be watching. I ain't going to even lie about that. He supposed to be bringing out another one, but it ain't gonna be like the last one. So I probably won't be paying attention to it or watching it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all about it. It ain't gonna have the same characters or none of that. Okay, so now moving right along. If Loving You and Wrong was good too. So moving right along. Stay focused on the commentary, y'all. What else? So what about them taking Sabrina out, trying to take her out there to be the best little new whore on the scene, and all the men that one man walked up to her and his breath was damn near finna make her throw up and stuff like that. She tried to offer him a peppermint or a Tic Tac or something, and he was like he felt like he didn't need it, like he had an abscess or something in his mouth because it was just giving out toxic, and it was just it was harmful and nasty to smell. And then all the people that they were telling her to say no to, like I was wondering why she was giving them their phones to put their numbers in there, and then why did all the lane was trying to accommodate her, and then the fact that she had to pee and she was afraid to go to the bathroom until Maurice told her she better not pee on herself. What's up, ODS? Hey, Jills. Hey, Muffy. Hey, Jean. I thought y'all would still be at the funeral. I just came over here with the members. I meant the people to do all of Queen's Men review and Tyler Perry Sisters review, y'all. So then what else was going on in that scene? I'm waiting to see is Andy gonna go ahead because she want to go after that doctor, but now that she found out that doctor plays golf with her partners, that he might not allow her to do so. But with all the evidence she doing, and since that girl was somebody she went to law school with, she could find out what firm that girl represented and give them all that evidence where they can pursue it, or she can reach out to the person she went to school with, family, and let them know them details as well. If they had a spouse, a baby daddy, a husband, and tell them that they can go ahead and seek pressing charges or form a lawsuit against them. Like it's a lot of ways around that, and I'm sure Andy gonna figure it out. So I just can't wait to see how she gonna handle it. Miss Marie is steady bringing more and more business to that law firm, and she know all these people, and they supposed to be her god kids and all that other stuff. And then the fact that she was trying to get over on Cameron and Pam on this business venture, and she trying to scam them out of money like Gary tried to do her. Like I hope that they really paying attention to all the stuff that's going on, because it's very much giving shady and laundering money and some more stuff. Because yeah, she just got her hands in every way, and she said this is how she made her fortune, scamming her way to the top. So they better be very much aware of how she get down and we overlooked them contracts and everything else, because it's a reason she's sitting here tying her money up in all these different brands. That's to win these people over and get them on her side. Okay, Haves and the Haves Not is now showing on Tubi, full episodes. You talking about the new ones or the old ones? Cause he bringing out and he been premiering. Uh, he been premiering a whole new cast of the Haves and the Haves Not that I had announced on my show, and I told people if y'all liked it, y'all can go watch it because I won't be watching it if it ain't coming back the way it was first premiered with all the old people in it like Candace and Veronica and all them. I won't be watching it. Catherine and all them. I won't be watching it. I ain't gonna leave a lie to y'all and tell y'all I am. I will not be tuning in because I don't think it can get no better. Like you should have left it the way it was and got all the old people to come back to it and baby and gave it a run for its money because you should have never ended it the way you did. Like, see, y'all finna add all these shows in it, especially when the baby ended up being unalive and then she tried to blame the mama, but the mama cared more for the baby than Candy did. And Wyatt and all them other stuff, like that was good. That was good. Like I was clocking that, baby. I was watching every episode of that. If they ain't bringing that show back, I don't care. Hey, Sexy Black, I like her. The old one, oh my God, really, Room Shaker, let me. You say let me get the cable back. Yeah, he bringing another one back, but it ain't the same. Look it up. He already introduced the cast people that he bringing out in it, and I'm like, who gonna watch that? Like, but I looked at because I ran to go see the cast, and I'm like, oh yeah, no. I said, nah, baby, nah. I waiting on my other show, The Family Business, y'all. Y'all know I love some family business. I ain't like the new one they launched, so I didn't watch that. Like when y'all start launching them in different areas, that's just like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I ain't gonna go watch that. And all them other ones y'all come up with, I ain't watching none of that. But the Family Business, I will watch the original ones that I've been watching that came down because I did like them and I enjoyed watching them. So yeah, I watched that, but I ain't watching all these other spinoffs and stuff they making off these shows. That's just like with Black Ink, and they start breaking it up, and then all of a sudden they start trying to tear it down. And I don't watch none of that stuff, so absolutely not. You say I only watch because of Veronica, my favorite, and Candace, but I only watch for cause of Veronica. Oh, well, Veronica, Catherine, Candace. I love Candace mama too. I liked it a lot of different people in there. I ain't gonna even lie like that because David Harrington, he made the show. Then the song when he sat there, when he Jeffrey, when he sat there and put that knife in his mama chest, and she played like she done held them fake silicones and stuff like that. Like I liked it. Like all of them made the show what it was. I'm gonna give it to you. All of them made it nasty. All of them was conniving. They gave each other a run for their money. They made that show exactly what it was supposed to be. And that's why I liked it. Eva Q. Even the man that was sitting there forcing Candy to let him have his way with him, like all of them made that show. And let's not forget about the moms, the aunties and stuff like that. I liked every character that was in there. Now the brother, sometimes he was getting on my nerves because it was like, okay, why is he gotta be here? But I guess that was the one that was gonna break the bridge between Candace and her mama, and it didn't work. It didn't work. It always backfired. But one thing I loved about Candace's mama, regardless of what Candace did, she still told Wyatt, she still told Mr. Cryer, that's still my child, and you ain't gonna threaten my child. So regardless of how she felt about Candace, and she didn't like that Candace was doing all that snaky stuff, she told that man, you still ain't gonna come tell me about my child. But when it came down to Miss Cryer, her ace boon coon, the one that she ride and die for, oh, baby, she told Candace, you ain't gonna play with them. You gonna leave that woman alone. You gonna get out that woman's house. Oh, she was going down, baby. Hannah made that show, y'all. When y'all, man, look, if any one of them characters was to swap out, that show wouldn't have been what it was. It took all of them to make that show stay the way it was. Cause baby, when they all start shedding their skin, revealing how the hell they get down, like it started running amok. Barry was too soft. LOL. Benny was too soft. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Patricia. Hey, sophisticated Brad. VA, Sagittarius. How you doing, baby? Uh, Let me see who else came to here. Yes, that was a great show. Yes, it was. Hey, Pam Room Shaker, did you see the Jesse Smallest document? Samola? No, I didn't watch that. No, I did not. And y'all, I wish somebody said that they thinking about bringing Empire back. If they bring Empire back now, I did watch that too, so I will cover that and love to do a recap on that. And then if they gonna bring that back, I hope they bring Star back because I want to see how it end up turning out. You know, the last episode ended with her child getting kidnapped, and the grandma was the one that did it, or the mama. You were the grandma, so I want to see how what happened with all this. Like, I do want to see that. Like, it's a lot of shows like they dropped the ball on that they can bring back, and I will actually recap. What's up, Extreme Pig? How you doing, baby? Absolutely. So I can't wait, but I'm not watching. If y'all watch the new Tyler Perry Haves and Haves Not, don't come over here telling me about it because I ain't gonna watch it. I don't want to hear no recaps. I'm staying far away from it. And 9 times out of 10, put it in your title when you recapping it so I know to get the hell out the chat. Because, yeah, no, it ain't gonna never hit like the old one did. I ain't gonna even lie. I just got finished watching Katrina on Netflix, the documentary. Oh, okay. Welcome everyone coming in. Please hit please like this video and share. Girl, what the hell are purple balls for a YouTube camera? I just about to say out for my dog. I mean for my dang room shaker baby. Cause I'm like, what the balls for? Shouts out to the trucker wife for the hell sector YouTube baby. Like I actually like it. And then the fact that the colors go with the city, I decided to change it as an avatar. I wanted to hold a body in there, but I couldn't find a way to make it fit. I've been watching baddies in my job. I don't watch oh girl, look. I don't watch baddies or that. Mr. Cryer was screwing everything that wasn't nailed down. Let's go. I watched it on. Okay, hey soul sister. Hey there, girl. I'm just stopping by to say hello. Hello to you. You say the Haves and the Haves Not used to be my show, girl. It did. It's pink. I know. I see the pink bowls, girl. I see the pink bowls. I see it. I see it. I see it, y'all. Baby room shaker, absolutely. Well, she's not a baby. She's a toddler. She's a toddler. She walking, talking, and potty training. Like, yeah, she's a toddler. That ain't no goddamn on baby. I want to say she should be every bit about 3 or 4. Like, just keeping it real. She should be every bit about 3 or 4. Absolutely. I ain't gonna say 1 or 2. She look like she 3 or 4. Mine too. It's showing on Tube in the old and the full episodes. YouTube camera ain't baby room shaker just too adorable. Girl, that's toddler room shaker. That's a toddler. Cause baby, shouts out to Ray Triggs. He made her into a dancer. I got a video of her dancing. Like, yeah. I need a good show to watch. The Family Business is a good show. Do you watch All the Queen's Men? That's getting good. What else do we recap over here? Tyler Perry Sisters just started getting good again. Andy reached back out to the her boss, and hopefully he returned her call because he said if she reached out, they was gonna make it work. If not, they wouldn't. She listened to his voicemail and finally decided to show a response. I hope she go ahead and settle down and get out this world, because if y'all ain't been watching Andy and the way she been moving, her little stunts have been getting dangerous and dangerous. Like, they've been getting out of control. They've been getting scary, and she keep ended up putting in a lot of mess. She keep risking her career for this stuff. Like, Andy need to go ahead and make better choices. And people keep trying to warn her. And then after that, just her almost losing her life experience, she need to bounce back. I'm glad that Zach is finally seeing that he got a good man. and he willing to move on. And shouts out to the man at the gym that was helping him get through it. And he talked to Zach about him losing his child, and he said it was hard, but he just prayed about it and kept his faith. And sooner or later, it got to the point where it was bearable. It never felt like it was drowning him out no more. And now it's just a good memory of the time that he had as long as his child was here. And I think that's what helped Zach get back. And then the fact that Zach sat here and started healing after that conversation at the gym, he went to go bring closure to Cameron because everybody was telling him that Cameron wasn't handling it too well. Shouts out to Danny for being a strong one in this situation because she went to Zach and talked to him, even though she ate up his food. She got him high and had a good little sit down and stuff. And she actually becoming a wise one. So counseling really did something for her. It really did help her through her situations. Hey, Miss L.A. You said, Miss Jean, I'll be there just like Aubrey watched the Heat of the Night. Oh, girl, I love me some Heat of the Night. I love me some Heat of the Night, too. Tyler Room Shaker. Yeah, she's a Tyler. She's about 3 or 4. She's a Tyler. Oh my God, cute. She is. You say Room Shaker, I done started watching Dynasty on Tubi just to avoid the mess on YouTube. I'm enjoying it. Dynasty, I think I used to watch that. Is that them Oil Man or something like that? Because I used to watch that, but then they cut that show off, so I stopped watching it. Like a lot of shows that I get into, I need a baby, Miss L.A. Holla at a trucker wife, she makes them, and then Shady Tail makes the babies. But she makes the toddler, so you can holler at a trucker's wife for a toddler. You said cute baby Room Shaker, she's adorable. No, she's a toddler. Stop calling her a baby. She's standing up on her own. That ain't no baby. That is not a baby. That is not a baby. That's a toddler. There's a difference, y'all. There's a toddler. So yeah. Anywho, I watched them shows. I enjoyed them, and I can't wait till the Family Business come out because it ended with them telling the parents that they had a twin, and the nurse at the hospital took the twins and switched them at birth. So now she finna find out that she actually had triplets instead of twins, but she didn't want to take home her baby. But then I'm confused because if they had triplets or if they had twins, because she said after she had that, she said she couldn't have no other baby. So okay, so you actually had 3 and the other lady didn't want a girl and took it home. So did she switch the babies or how did that work out? Or where is her child? Because something he always said why he don't look like her. So parents might not belong to them. And that's crazy because now the person that knew the secret done passed. Like what y'all gonna do next? You saying Room Shaker, most of them good movies on Tubi's include Greenleaf. I watched Greenleaf too. Now I did watch that all the way up to the end. So yeah, I done watched all of them, so I ain't gonna rewatch them. I ain't gonna lie. I done watched them all the way up to the end, and so I know I ain't gonna rewatch all of them. Cause Greenleaf is another show that I was into. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Especially when she found out she had a son. Well, she knew she had a son, but the family didn't know she had a son, and then they found out she had a son, and then the man found out he was a dad. So I was like, ooh, like that was a lot. That was a lot. And then the sister found out she had a sister, and then the cousin that was getting beat up by the boy, and then the Greenleaf son, she felt some type of way. So she went to tell her parents, then the cousin got mad, then the cousin tried to run away. Like all that stuff. Like that was a good build. That was a good read. And I actually liked it. But like I say, once you get into these shows and they come to an end, like, yeah, that's good. It ain't gonna do a do-over. I ain't gonna rewatch it because I already watched it. You love your Sopranos. Oh wow, girl, I was hooked on Queen Sugar. Girl, Room Shaker, most of them good. Girl, we ain't gonna even start. I don't even want to talk about all them shows. If they no longer aired or they went off suddenly and then trying to bring them back or airing them somewhere else, like that's that on there because I don't want to get hooked all over again. and then I get to watching all them old episodes. That'll be something to do if I get bored on YouTube. So y'all do like the show reviews. So I guess we could get back into doing. Ooh, I guess we could get back into doing the show reviews because I told them the fact that they barely want to hit the likes for the show reviews. I really didn't care whether or not I did them, but I did do them because like African Goddess is a person that's into it, and a couple other people are into the shows I watch. And some of these shows they recommend for me to get into and start recapping them, and then they don't even be here for the recap. So I'll be like, y'all got me messed up. Don't start giving me no shows, and then I try to get into the show because it was actually somebody from the audience that wanted me to start covering BMF. I wasn't into BMF like that. And then when they asked me to do it, I ain't gonna never forget the scene I came in on when that man. I can't even think of his name right now. It'll come to me when I start thinking about it. When he sat there and had that fat girl on the bathroom floor, that turned me off. I'm like, what? Y'all got me. I'm like, first of all, why would you put a fat girl on the floor in a public bathroom at a restaurant? You posted up as she could have linked against the wall. She could have sat there and bent over across the toilet. She could have grabbed the wall. It's a lot of things she could have done, but you put her on the floor, didn't give her your jacket or nothing, and she did it. Like she was so low. Then she had the nerve to be a nurse. I say, oh, y'all just make nurses look bad. Like, I don't know what was up with that, but that pissed me off. I'm like, oh, yeah, so, But then I'm laughing at what's going on in the thing, how Rick Ross is stealing people's names and building his cloud off stealing other people's names, and then he turn around and he's stabbing them in the back and stuff. He did it to Big Meech. He did it to all of them, and they allowed themselves to be used. And this is what I say: some of y'all allow yourself to be used. So let's go ahead into this because I said we ain't gonna cover nothing that goes on over there at the childbearing hips, but we gonna cover this. For one, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And I'm going to be unbiased about the commentary. Do I feel like Lemon owe that lady some type of apology? Honestly, respectfully, no. Do I feel like Lemon should have checked on that lady? Honestly, respectfully, no. Do I feel like that lady is a victim? Honestly, respectfully, my answer will still be no. And the reason why I say this is because that lady knew exactly what she was doing and who she was dealing with when she ran over there to Lemon. If Lemon don't care about his mama, and that's the lady that birthed him out and the lady that he stayed with, what makes y'all think Lemon give a damn about y'all? I don't watch y'all cry. I don't watch y'all get cussed out. I don't watch them flip-flop. I don't watch them use y'all for content. I don't watch them verbally attack y'all. And y'all keep running back. So y'all willing participants. That man don't owe you no more than what he get, because no matter how he degrade you, defile you, and disrespect you, you gonna keep running back to him. So on a truthful note, yeah, I don't think he owe y'all nothing. Just because y'all leading with y'all wallets and y'all cash apps and y'all giving him money, that does not mean that he owe y'all anything, because y'all was supposed to see, look, when money is exchanged, off top, you supposed to tell somebody what you was looking for. Off top, you supposed to tell them what you wanted to receive for you giving up your fundings. But if Lemon is letting y'all know this is him, a disrespectful asshole, let's just be clear, then y'all still choose to throw money his way, then y'all basically paying for the assault and the disrespect. So you can't blame Lemon for this mess. And that's why I was listening to Shakim live, and I was like, how did he owe her anything? Why was it his place to check on her? Like, why would she even bring the incident about her child into a group chat with a whole bunch of strangers, and y'all try to hold Lemon accountable for that? Now, y'all know I don't like Lemon, but I'm gonna tell y'all on this topic, y'all flat foot wrong. She shouldn't have respected or expected strangers to hold that and not use that on Mad Day, because it happens to all the best ones. That's why some of y'all should stop running to the internet with y'all problems. Some of y'all should stop relying on others, because it makes us think like you don't have people in real life that you could go sit with, you could go kick it with, you could go hang out with, parlay with, or none of that. Some of y'all got empty lives. Like, I'm going to be real, because y'all rely on strangers on the internet. Like, I'm just going to say that. So, hey, Brooke. Thank you, Muffy. You said, do BMF House tune out my subscriptions? I'm waiting for someone to do a recap. Yeah, hey Brooke, hold on, Brooke. I'll drop the link. Room Shaker, you right though. You will get hooked. Girl, I was hooked on Queen. Okay, hold on. So yeah, I don't feel like Lemon owe her nothing. I don't feel like she should have brought her child situation to the board. I don't feel like now. I'm gonna say this. Can I say Sour Patch wrong for dragging that child? She probably is, but the way y'all talk to people, Sour Patch ain't doing no more than what y'all do. I don't watch her get drugged. I don't watch her race and everything else get tossed up and threw in her face on this app. So what Sour Patch is doing is what y'all created lanes for her to do. Y'all used her for content and she flipped it back around and say, okay, I'm going to use y'all too. And with her use, it comes disrespect with her playing in y'all face and doing whatever she want to do. Am I like blaming her? No, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm blaming y'all. I'm gonna blame y'all because y'all want to be around it. Y'all want to allow it, and then y'all do it to other people, and y'all act like because they skin tone ain't the same as y'all's, they ain't got the right to fight back when they most definitely do. Absolutely, she don't. She ain't doing no more than which some do. Wait, you say? Wait, let me read that correctly. You say absolutely she ain't doing no more than which some of the others do. Right. Absolutely. Thank you, Sheila. Hey, Catherine. I'm just gonna be real and tell the truth about it. So on that note right there, y'all, I'm not turning on Sour Patch. I'm not against Sour Patch. I'm not. She don't. She barely come over here. She come over here every blue moon. But as far as that's concerned, I don't feel like she's too much wronged in that case because a lot of people do the same thing she do. And if you can dish it out, you damn sure gonna take it back. So I feel like she in her right grounds. Now, whatever the case was, I'm gonna say this: people mad that the stuff from the group chat keep coming out. Let's talk about that. Haven't y'all seen every group chat that ever was revolved around the board come back to light? What makes y'all think that y'all was gonna be part of something that wasn't gonna come back and slap y'all in the face? Like, let's start there. Because it was very much telling what it was gonna give. It's very much when we can't find nothing else to talk about. Like Lemon is showing y'all how he moving. We can sit here and clock every method that he's going about. Lemon say he said on YouTube cameras he want people to go back and forth with him. Oh, hold on, Brooke. I see you, baby. Let me make sure it's you because they said they back to doing strange things to people channel. Is this you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, baby. Hey.
I have to be real quick because I'm in the process of finishing completing dinner. But I wanted to tell you that I absolutely agree with you on that situation. Now was it a fucked up thing that what Foul Pat said? Absolutely. But what I wasn't understanding, and I even told Malik, I said what I'm not understanding is if you are supposed to be getting your child together in the morning to go to school, why are you in Discord arguing with somebody? That doesn't make sense to me. Why are you even in that environment? Like if you have your earbuds on and you're doing that, that's something that's different. But whatever you're doing shouldn't affect your child. Like your child shouldn't hear none of this shit, especially if you already know that your child gets emotional if the child sees you emotional. Like that whole story to me was just like I just feel like people are trying to pile up on Sour Patch to get her out of here. That's what I feel like. So of course it's going to be incident after incident after incident after incident, and it's up to her whether or not she's going to be strong enough to to stand 10 toes down. But I'm not going. That doesn't even make sense to me. Your priorities are should be way more intact than you being on Discord at 7 o'clock in the morning arguing with people while you have to get together your special needs child. No, I'm not going.
And then what makes your child more important to other people's kids? Because uppity child and everybody else child get drugged up and down this app. So why would you bring that to the internet?
Absolutely. And if everybody going to get in the uproar about her child being dragged, then I want something to be done about uppity dragging my son. And now Dory. And now Dory. First it was uppity and now Dory. So I have two people who have dragged my children when I have never came for them provoked, unprovoked about their children. Not either neither one.
Right.
So I just wanted to tell you that I do agree with you on that. That was the bell right there. I don't know if you heard it or not. But
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
heard
get
you.
these plates together. And if you're still on by the time I get finished, I'll hop back on. Like I
Okay.
normally do. That's what she should have did. See how I'm get ready, get down and handle my business so that I can make sure that my family eat. That's what she should have did. She should have did that, just like I'm doing now. All right, Shaker.
Right.
I'm going back in the
All
chat.
right. And then I'm gonna say this: I have never experienced an artistic child. Thank God for that. But they still deserve to be loved. But I can have my iPad or my devices sitting around me, and y'all be playing loud and clear. And I explain y'all to my kids, it's like they retarded. They gonna be jealous of you their whole life and stuff like that. Because I want them to know, like we turn into a learning experience. Like I want them to know that it is cruel people out here. So me teaching them everybody in the world is good. I'm not gonna lie to them like that. Like it is gonna be some ignorant people you come across. Like, shoot, look what your mama is. But I'm just gonna let them know that stuff do happen and people will be jealous and envy of you, or they might be jealous of your life or whatever the case may be. Or they might have a disposition where they don't like you because their mama didn't like them or drug them for the facts of their life. So it's all type of people in this world that exist, and it's a learning experience. And if her child felt some type of way, it was her place to soothe them and make sure that it no longer bothered them. And that's why I say sometimes you got to be real with your kids, because they might come across somebody outside that might say some cruel stuff to them, and now they'll know how to deal with it. So use it as a learning experience. But you should have never brought your child to this app, because I wouldn't have known you had a child until I started hearing the commotions about what they said Sour Patch did and said about your child. But then she couldn't use nothing that you didn't give her because she didn't know your child. So you got to hold yourself accountable when sharing, oversharing, and sharing too much, because it wasn't nobody business what medical issues or things your child was dealing with or going through. But you decided to bring it on here thinking that it would never be used against you. Look how they did K Fit and her child. That's a prime example. Like she wanted to show y'all how she cope with life. She still get to live life and do her at the same time. And look what happened to her child. Like he got caught up in the midst of it. So all I can say is stop bringing y'all kids on this app if y'all don't want the backlash. My kids don't hear this foolishness. We have a rule in our house when listening to YouTube openly. Okay, let's go. Well, if I'm multitasking, which I normally always is, like they hear it because I'm not finna. I don't know. I don't like stuff in my ear unless I'm on a job or something and I don't wear my headphones, or unless I'm driving or something, or unless I connected to one of the vehicles or something like that. So they gonna hear it because it's gonna be playing. So I don't care now. Every once in a while, like I said, the rule is since my man had an issue with it, they ain't gotta listen to it. So 9 times out of 10, I don't go too much live when I'm in the house unless I'm in a basement or in my room somewhere. That's the only time. Then they get mad when I blog in the bed. And I'm like, well, shoot, if y'all gonna get mad when I blog in the bed, then shoot, y'all can't have nothing in the house. You just catch me when I get ready to come outside and we talk about it. What's up, Vibrant? Cause he feel like people on here be doing too much, then he be mad when I be arguing. I'm like, man, look, I don't care about none of that. It ain't like we missing no beats or losing life or missing meals. So it is what it is. So yeah, what I gather from childbearing hips Lemon is that he turned around and said on YouTube camera he wants some fair opponents to argue with. Certain people just won't do, so he wants somebody that's gonna bring him clout, that's gonna bring him a click and a view, somebody that's gonna bring him attention. And I called it to my members, so that's what Lemon is doing. He's provoking the board to make them want to target him or go back to him so he can run numbers up off of you. That's the same thing Rick Ross doing in the real world. So if y'all allow y'allself to be used, stop sitting here thinking it ain't gonna go the way y'all see. Um, then I wonder what Rex said, because I got a little time today and I could deal with him as well. Because I seen him here, Shakim panel, baby, and for some odd reason he was dragging uppity. Like Rex is coming out with his gloves off ready to fight and woo bang with whoever. And I'm like, ooh, y'all running amok at this time. And I was like, it's entertaining to watch, so keep it moving, keep it going. Like I'm here for it. Uh And that's about it. That's all that I really paid attention. All in Kimmy list, and then I watched QB do a read about the list, and he called himself coming for Kimmy. So I know when Kimmy popped back out, she gonna come for that. I was in ODS's when they said that they should do a panel together. They want Pizarro and Nesta link up, and some OGs just to sit on the panel and do some good things for entertainment purposes. That'll be good. Uh, I don't think I'm doing is focusing on my girl. I thoroughly enjoyed him dragging her yesterday. Girl, Brooke, hey, YNFL beat yeah, girl. I was like, what the hell? What made her and Rex going at it? And then Mr. West, like, I didn't even pay Mr. West no attention when he was up there because I was just too busy laughing at what's the name was doing it. What's the name? And then okay, so let's get to Diva Tomboy, y'all. Diva Tomboy played the video of Uppity, I guess, recording her, harassing and recording the lady at the desk, calling the lady a drunk. And then the person, the manager, the supervisor, whoever it was that's over the building came through there and he told her to move. She couldn't be blocking the entrance and asked her was she going out or going up, and she didn't. Like as a person that's over everything, you supposed to intervene. Ma'am, you're down here in the lobby. Either you're gonna go upstairs or you're gonna go out the building, but you're not gonna be down here harassing one of my workers. He could have nipped that in the bud, whether she's a resident or not. Because most buildings that I know of does not allow you to loiter in the lobby. They do not allow you to sit down there and hang in the lobby. They don't allow you to sit there and cause commotions in the lobby. They don't even allow you to disrupt the lobby. And while she constantly recording them, don't she know that they can call the police? So then when the police came, she said she told the police what time they could and couldn't come. And now that they came at this time that they didn't want to talk to her. Do you know that you do that too many times, them officers can lock you up? Like the officer said, we was busy. She said she told them to come between 4 and 5 or before 4 or 5 before the lady got off. Like it ain't too much they could do. Then he told her that ain't what the 911 number is for. She was actually have to. She will absolutely have to file a complaint with the building or the housing people. That ain't their place. Or if it ain't a crime committed, there's nothing she supposed to be calling them for. And the fact that she played like she's educated and didn't know this, like that was weird behavior. But what she's gonna end up doing, wait. You can sit here and make yourself a public nuisance, and they can say you're a hazard to the workers and you're a hazard to the other tenants, and they can go ahead and find the reason to put an eviction on you behind it. So you better be careful and mindful of what you doing. Child, what's up, Jill? I'm like, cause yeah, I don't know what New York doing up there or what they laws is or how here different. But yeah, too many police calls and stuff like that. Chicago landlords would have been evicted you, baby. They would have evicted you. You go through the same evictions like everybody else, and they wouldn't have had to evict you through Section 8 or housing. They would have went straight down there to the eviction courts and said that they wanted you removed from their building when they got to pulling up the history. Because like they said, and then that's scary that you are letting Nyla throw stuff out the window. Like to find out, because I seen a lot of people coming on that video, so it ain't no screen or nothing, because all our high rises up here now, since there's been incidents where kids was falling out the window and stuff, they put safety features in there to where your child can't come out that window unless you break that barrier. Not only do they got enforced screens and stuff, but they got a little thing right there so the child, them type of incidents wouldn't occur. But they said that they got videos of your child throwing something out the window. Like, I'm like, girl, I don't know what they doing up there in New York. I wouldn't stay in the high rise or nothing anyway, because I get tired of the elevators be going in and out. I wouldn't be going up and down them stairs like that or none of that stuff. Like, yeah, no. So it's coming. What y'all put? You say, yep, she gonna wind up losing her Section 8 for uh misuse of public resources. Let's go. Uh, you say self definitely not in New York City. It doesn't walk. It doesn't work like that. They gone back. They gonna lock her up. Oh, okay. No, okay. You say up here is full of stuff. She's harassing her employees. They don't. Okay. I'm reading the comments. Yeah. So She using Nyla for a check. Well, she said Malik went to tell Malik that he wanted to clip that part, and they wouldn't even let Malik finish saying what he was saying because they was like, she said that she used Nyla check to buy her daughter a car. If y'all look, I'm gonna say this. I ain't here to dispute that, but if y'all believe that, y'all just as loony, loony as everybody else. Why all of a sudden you had to buy your daughter a car, and why would your daughter need you to buy her a car if she with her daddy and her daddy doing all this for her? Like, girl, please. All of a sudden, since Cashapp got her car, your daughter got a car. But girl, I'm not going tick for tack with you with nothing because this is Cashapp's second car. The first one she proved she wasn't ready for because she tore it up and couldn't afford to pay for it. She didn't have $500 for the deductible to get it fixed. So I fixed it and I gave it to somebody else and just told them to take over the notes on it. So yeah, it is what it is. And the second one, she's paying for it all by herself. It's coming straight out of her pocket. I don't have to contribute a dime to it. I don't have to do nothing with it. So it's gonna be something for her to handle on her own. But it is what it is. That 1K a week is for government assistance. Is her government assistance? Oh, well, she's entitled to do whatever she see fit with it. But do y'all really believe she bought her daughter a car? And then that's another thing, because I want to say this too. Only baby that I seen wearing big bifocals that they was damn near blind in is the one off that movie when he went to visit Cat Williams, his alleged daddy, but actually he belonged to the guard, the little white baby that she tried to sit there and make Cat think it was Cat Williams when he was in jail, think it was his, and it belonged to the white guard, that police officer that was working there. Like, I ain't never seen no doctor put no big back focus on no baby. So when she told that story, I was through too. I'm like, girl, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And then the fact that she said she want to recycle them glasses and get them glasses to somebody on YouTube that can use them, like, put it in your baby book. Keep it as a souvenir. Like, yeah, why would you get it to somebody else? Because it might not be another child that need the extra strength glasses like your daughter did. So it was a lot of stuff that was said. And I'm like, y'all finna get on my damn nerves with this stupidity. And y'all was buying that stuff up and eating it up too. And I said, oh no, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this at all. Let me see. You said no. She said she furnished her daughter an apartment with Nyla money. They also said she bought a because Malik was like, did y'all just hear her say she bought her child a car? Because when they was up there trying to talk on Malik, he said, hold on, because Brooke said I couldn't come up here and argue. So I just wanted to come up here and ask Shakim, could I clip that part where she said she bought Nyla, because she said she bought Nyla a car. I mean, she bought Nyla's sister a car with Nyla check. Oh, no, she's a mental case. Hold on, you said, I have to show you all a screen recording. She went over in the Uma sector, only a bra and fishnets that's been then bent over. Oh, you better not show me no stuff like that. The daughter father allegedly. It's all illegal. What she's doing. Y'all running a buck in the chat, but we ain't gonna make this about uppity, moving right along. So y'all the beef sack, the cartoon baby. He said Lady Nika was looking for her wig. And baby, he said he went and found it and he put it up in his live today. And I said, oh yeah, y'all running the goddamn muck. Y'all running an absolute muck. So I'm like, look at the beef the cartoon. He getting funnier and funnier with his little things and he getting creative with them. Shouts out to him for making the show pop and get what it supposed to give. You say holiday, hey LaKendra. Same to you, baby. I hope your holiday is going well as well. So yeah, me and my members, we going to the doctor Saturday. Y'all, my legs has been sore. They been tense. I told them that come from all that goddamn dancing at that block club and stuff. I actually enjoyed myself. The hangover is gone. So shouts out to y'all for that. The hangover is absolutely gone. I ain't gotta no longer worry about that. Hey Beanie baby. So if y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about, we can get up out of here and y'all can go back over there to what's her name? Because we was over there at Ray Tria's for Carrie funeral. Like, oh wow. She had so far her service was very entertaining. They was over there. They had, ooh baby, the singers, some of them needed some voice lessons, some of them was getting tomatoes thrown at them. Like they absolutely over there running the absolute muck. But if y'all want to, y'all can go finish because I was Room Shaker DJ was bumping. Uh absolutely. Absolutely. Hmm. So are y'all ready to go back to the funeral? Like we just left to have a little smoke session, take a little drinks, and come over here and see what y'all was doing. But we can go ahead and head back out to the funeral. Well, y'all got 10 minutes. Count down. Uh, well, 10 seconds, because I was gonna at least, when I come live, if I ain't been live, I at least give y'all an hour just to say everything I want to say. So I done did both shows recaps. And we done talked about what been going on the board, so that's an absolute enough. I enjoyed the music. Thank you. And our hour has just hit. Thank all y'all for pulling up. I appreciate it. See y'all later.